moved to this 400-meter house. It was like it was very large, and since I was like 7 years and was very small, they didn't grow up in the body. Like everyone grows like 2 times. Every mostly in 2 times. This those 2 times you find a noticeable growth, not 2 or 3 centimeters. Where I got lost in this house. It was like I was
No, I mean that you can guess it from the word that comes after it. Terror. See, you have the word
yeah.
terror. So bewilderment, it means confusion. Like you're confused. That's a new place. You have a sense of bewilderment. Okay? And terror. My life in the village began. The June grass. Okay? Amongst which I stood. So here he described the grass. Was taller than I was. So the grass was taller than him. And I wept. Huh. What does wept mean?
What?
Yeah, wept. He said, I wept. It comes from the verb weep. Weep, wept. Huh?
Like push,
No, wept, cried.
cry.
Okay? He cried. I had never been so close to grass before. So he cried because, like, he was a 3-year-old boy and the grass was taller than him. So he cried. Uh,
Really,
I,
as if he can remember this age.
yep. So he said, it towered above me. Towered, you know? Towered comes from the verb tower, okay, which means that the grass was a big deal taller than him. So it towered above me and all around me, each blade tattooed with tiger skins of sunlight. You know, tiger skins, sorry. Tiger skins of sunlight. Each blade tattooed with the tiger skins of sunlight. It was knife-edged, dark, and wicked green. See? Knife-edged. He's talking about the grass, you know? Like if I put the grass here, how he described grass, okay? Number one, he said towered above. Towered, which means it was taller than him, okay? And he said uh, tiger's skin of sunlight and knife uh, edged, okay? Knife edged, thick, wicked green, wicked green. Wicked means like evil or bad. And alive with grasshoppers. Grasshopper. You know what are grasshoppers?
It's like so thick. It's the smallest thing I can remember when I was in KG2.
Grasshoppers. Yeah, see? So that's a grasshopper. So he want to say that the grass was thick as a forest. He's not in the forest, he's in a village. But he said, like, the grass was thick as a forest, and alive with grasshoppers that chirped and chattered and leapt through air like monkeys. You see how he described grasshoppers? He said grasshoppers were was chirping like singing. It was making a voice, as making sounds, chirping like that. Grasshoppers and chattered like they were talking, like monkeys. So that is the description of the grass around him. He said like, oh, the grass was like knife edged, towered above, thick like a forest, and alive. Alive, it means like full of life. It has grasshoppers chirping, singing, and talking like monkeys. I was lost and I didn't know where to move. A tropic heat oozed up from the ground. Uh, ooze, it means release. Ooze, it means release or come out. Okay? Ooze. So, like here, a tropic heat ooze from the ground, rank with sharp odors of roots and uh, netless snow clouds of elder blossom banked in the sky, showering upon me the fumes and flakes of their sweet and giddy suffocation. Oh, that's really difficult, guys. Look here. Rank with sharp odors. What does odors mean? Yeah. You know what does
Where
odors mean?
we're in the sentence.
Hmm?
We're in the sentence.
Here. Look,
Odor.
he said a tropic. Wait. I want to make it smaller. Yeah, here. Where we are. Ah, a tropic heat oozed up from the ground, rank with sharp odors, roots, and netless. Huh. What does odors mean? Odors, it means bad or unpleasant smell. Unpleasant smell. You know, the smell of the roots is unpleasant, bad. Okay? And nettle. Huh. What does nettle mean? Huh. Nettle, it means annoying. I'll show you nettle, okay? Guys, look at that plant. What do you notice? Hmm. Guys, what do you notice? What's gonna happen to your hand if you touch that plant? Okay, it has stinging hairs. Okay, stinging hairs, which means like you're gonna feel
Like
like
poisons.
no, no,
Sorry, my mic
it
was
has just
good.
stinging hairs. Stinging hairs. You know what does it mean sting? Like to sting him is like to
Yeah,
bite.
but it can't be really sharp to sting.
It's not so sharp, but like it, it's really rough. You know,
Mm.
irritating. You know, it's not a soft touch. You're not gonna have a soft touch. No, it's stinging. All right. So here, the boy is describing the grass in a happy way. Mariam, Mariam, what do you think? From the boy's description to the grass, he said the grass is thick and towered. It was like a tower, and knife edged, and nettles, and grasshoppers chattered and chirped, and wicked. Yeah, from the narration of the boy, do you think he was like happy, in a happy mood?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he is happy. He is in terror. If I describe the grass that way, like a knife, and wicked, and
Mhm.
dark, and thick,
Okay, okay.
yeah, that's not a happy person, you know? His words doesn't tell me that he is happy. No, 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 no. He's like confused and afraid, right? Okay. Snow clouds of older elder blossom banked in the sky, showering upon me the fumes and flakes of their sweet and giddy suffocation. Yeah. So here we have new words. We have clouds and showering, which means it started to rain. It was raining. Snow clouds and showering upon me. All right. Fumes. What does fumes mean? Hmm. Fumes means vapor. You know the vapor, vapor or gas, and flakes of their sweet and giddy. Huh. What does giddy mean? Giddy, it means dizzy. Giddy, suffocation. Uh, Suffocation. You know what does that mean? You had it in science. Hmm. Suffocation, like he is suffocated. Okay, suffocation, it means difficulty in breathing. Difficulty in breathing. All right. High overheated, high overhead, and ran frenzied larks, screaming. So the sky, he said, the clouds were screaming and frenzied. So frenzied, it means, you know, frenzied, uncontrolled, uncontrolled, or wild. Frenzic, larks. Screaming as though the sky were tearing apart. For the first time in my life, I was out of the sight of humans. For the first time in my life, I was alone in the world, whose behavior I could neither predict nor fathom. You know, what does fathom mean? Fathom, it means understand, guys. Fathom, it means understand. A world of birds that squealed, of plants that stank, of insects that sprung about without warning. I was lost and did not expect to be found again. I put back my head and howled, and the sun hit me smartly on the face like a bully. Alright? Squealed. Huh? What does squealed mean? Yeah, guys, squealed. Squealed, it means a scream. Okay? Or shriek or screech. Like, see how he describes the birds? The birds should be singing. But he said no, the birds squeal. Like, you know, when you come to portray the birds, we say the birds were singing, you know, like that. But that boy, because he was in a bad what? He was not in a good mood. He was in a mood of terror and confusion. So that's why he described the birds as screaming, as if it's something bad. Plants that stank. What does stank mean?
Stang means sting, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
stank, like have unpleasant smell. You know, he said he wants that the plants smell bad, and the insects sprung. Yeah, what does sprung mean?
Sprung means
Sprang. Yeah, to move suddenly. You know, move suddenly without warning. I was lost and I didn't expect to be found again. I put back my head and howled. You know, howled like a wolf. See, the boy howled. You know this the sound of a wolf when he howls. No, to make a howling sound. And the sun hit me. Look, even the sun, like when you have some sunshine on your face, you say, "Oh my gosh, the sun is really beautiful," right? The sun means life. It means happiness. It means warmth. But here he describes the sun as a bully. See, he said the sun hit me in the face, hit me on the face like a bully. So that boy is very gloomy, right? That's gloomy and bad and depressing atmosphere. Depressing atmosphere. Okay? That's the mood of the boy. And here he described the snow cloud. He said, like, give me fumes of suffocation, of her giddy suffocation, sweet and suffocation. You know what's like? It's like, guys, when you take oxygen, what you gave, huh? When you breathe in oxygen, what do you breathe out? Guys, when you breathe in oxygen, what do you breathe out? Carbon dioxide, right? You breathe carbon dioxide. So he says here, like the snow clouds give me the fumes, the carbon dioxide, the gas of her giddy suffocation. You know, he just want to say that the clouds took uh, oxygen and then give him fumes. All right, so from the words that I see on the board, all the words are depressing. All the words telling me that that boy was in a bad mood. Uncontrolled uncontrolled larks, unpleasant smell, uh, birds are screaming, the insects move suddenly. Okay, guys, I think the passage is full of words, right? It's really full of words, and you need to read it again and again and again and again because it's full of new words that you should know. Tearing high overhead, showering upon my fumes and leaks overhead. High overhead ran frenzied larks. I want to show you a lark. That is a lark. So the boy said, like, over his head, there was, like, frenzied larks ran over his head. Like, that bird is uncontrolled. You cannot control it. All right? Here in this line, see what did he say? Overhead ran frenzied larks, screaming as if the sky was tearing apart. Okay. Now, uh, Zain, can you read the passage again?
Yeah, sure. Arriving at the new home. This passage was the beginning of another autobiography. It's about feeling of a young boy whose family moves to, from the town to the country. I was set down from the career cart at the edge of the street, and there was sense bewil-
Bewildered.
and terror in
Bewilderment.
my
Bewilderment.
bewilderment, and terror my life in the village began. The June grass amongst which I stood was taller than I was, and I wept. I had never been so close to the grass before. I towered
It towered.
above me. Yeah,
And all around me, huh?
and all around me. Each blade
Blade.
tattooed with tiger skins of sunlight.
Yeah,
It was
wait a
like
minute. I want to explain that point. Each blade tattooed with tiger skins. Do you know the blade of the plant? How it looks like that, right? No, not like that. Unfortunately, I don't have the tablet, so I'm just trying to. Yeah, so that is a plant. Okay, that's a branch, and that's a leaf. All right, so that's a leaf. How it looks
leave.
like? How it looks like? It has tiger skin like that.
Uh, you have written leave, not leaf.
See, a leaf. Sorry. Let me explain much better on Google. Look, he said like each blade, each leaf. Okay, it was like tiger skin. Ah, Mariam, look at the blade here. Look at that. What do you see? Can you describe it?
Green leaf.
No, it's not only green. It has
The
lines, right?
yeah.
So it's like tiger skin.
Yeah. I think all the leaves. look like this?
Yeah, yeah. It has tiger skin. Yeah, continue. I just want to put the words. Wait a minute. We said I'm gonna underline all the words so that we can make a summary. Bewildered. Okay. Uh, towered. Blade. Hmm. Knife edged. Wicked, which means bad. Chirped. Chattered. Oozed up. Odors. Nettles. Fumes. Flakes. Giddy suffocation. Frenzied larks. Uh, Squealed. Uh, Sprang. Stank. Howled. All right. So I'm gonna make a summary. Vocabulary, because you're going. This is gonna be your homework. Bewilder. Bewilderment. Towed. Blade. Knife. Edged. Wicked. Chirped. Chattered. Who's up? Others. Nettles. Fumes. Flakes. Kitty. Suffocation. Squealed. Sprang. Right? And stank and howled. How did the boy describe the grass? How did he describe the birds? Yeah. And how did he describe the clouds? And finally, what is the mood of the boy? So the mood is, terror. Take a screenshot. Done? Are you done?
Yeah.
So
Are you
Mariam is
free?
gonna Mariam is gonna tell me how did the boy describe the grass?
Uh, like a tiger skin.
Yeah, blade. Yeah, it was like each blade was like tiger skin.
Yeah.
Blade, it
Yeah.
means like leaf. And look, Mariam, he didn't say leaf, okay? He said blade. Blade like something sharp that can cut you. You understand?
Yeah.
Zain, he didn't say each leaf. No, no, no. He said each blade. A blade like something sharp, like a knife that can cut you off. All right? Okay, what else? So you said the grass. Continue, you're doing good. How did he describe the grass and the plants? Mariam.
Yeah. Um, I say.
Yeah, you said like it
Did he
was.
describe it with another way?
Mm-hmm. No, he said like
What
it's
is it?
look knife edged. Okay, knife edged, dark, wicked. Okay, and stank. Stank it means like it has bad smell. Okay, Zain, how did he describe the birds?
He describes the birds as uncontrollable.
Yes, good. He said frenzied. Yeah, frenzied, uncontrolled. Yeah, what else?
Uh,
Squealing. You see? Squealing, screaming. All right. And how did he describe the insects? He said the insects sprang.
uh, uh, insects sprang and sang and jumped around like monkeys
Yeah, very good. Jumped around.
and talked to each other.
Yeah, that's right. Chirping and chattering. Okay, grasshoppers was chirping and chattering. Very good job. How did he describe the clouds?
As if it was falling from as if it was torn
Yeah, he
in
said that
two.
the sky like was tearing up, right?
Yeah,
And showering.
right.
See, tearing up. The sky was tearing apart. And he said like the clouds give him fumes. Give him what? Fumes. Fumes like like gas, right? Gas. Give him gas, not air, not fresh air. He said fumes. Okay. So what is the mood of the boy at the end?
Terror.
Terror. And how he described the sun,
Terror.
guys? How he described the sun?
As if it was pulling
Uh,
them.
Yeah,
Uh, but I have a question.
yeah.
Like, what is the meaning of pulling in this sentence?
Bully is like when you have a bully in your classroom. Somebody who makes your life is so hard. He hits you, you know. He tries to fight with you, you know. He gets you annoyed.
Okay.
So here we have a personification. Mariam, am I right? We have a lot of
Yeah.
figurative speech here. That's a personification.
Oh yeah.
The son was personified as a bully who makes his life so hard, or a bully who annoys him, right?
Yeah.
The son was personified as a bully who annoys him. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to send the recording now, and please don't forget to do your homework. I'm gonna put homework on the group now. Do you have any questions?
No.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much. Bye.
Bye.